This is my cheat sheet for our Florida primary day. It is January the 31st. Okay, I'm going to talk about Florida by the numbers here in just a moment. First, tax refunds. If you went ahead and e-filed early, right away in January, and you're expecting a tax refund at a particular date, because like when you e-file, what they do is they give you an estimate on the day that you'll get a tax refund. You're going to need to wait approximately another 7 to 10 days. It turns out that as the feds have implemented some new standards to try to screen for fraud, it's actually slowing down the entire process, and they are behind a week to 2 weeks on the schedule to issue tax refunds. So if you were counting on a particular amount of money on a particular date, plan beyond that, because the odds are, especially over the next month or so, you're not going to get it within that same week that you had originally been promised. Florida by the numbers. Let's talk about the primary. On Friday morning, I made the prediction based upon everything that I was seeing trending in Florida, along with the most recent debate performance the night before, that being last Thursday, that the likely scenario was that Mitt Romney would win Florida, and I said probably by double digits, would not be surprised if it were 10 or 11 points. The running average of all the polls, as we sit here this morning, is Romney by 12.5 points. I stand by what I was saying on Friday. I think it's a little bit closer than that. 10 or 11 points is, what I'm estimating for a Romney win. So we shall see. There were two polls. The two most recent polls, actually, that came in last night actually showed it a tighter race. One had Romney 5, the other Romney 7. But again, taking a look at the aggregate of all the polls, it is a 12.5 point lead right now as I record this, the morning of our Florida primary. Kindle last year, the Fire, when it was being released, I mentioned it would be the #2 tablet by the end of the holiday shopping season, and it was, to the Apple iPad. Well, it has a new distinction. It is the most commonly used tablet this side of the iPad now. Obviously, the iPad's still #1 overall, but in terms of the overall usage, no other Android platform tablet is being used as much. When you think about the product only having been out in the marketplace for a handful of months now, that's really impressive, because you have other Android tablets that have been out in the marketplace for well over a year, and the Fire has passed all of those in terms of total usage. So we have created two different lanes, if you will, in this tablet space now. We do have your premium tablets, and really the only player that's got game is the iPad, and then you have the efficient, lower cost model that is the Kindle Fire, and the Kindle Fire dominates in that more affordable space. Email phishing. This is something that is as old as email is, and now there's a new standard. You got tech titans like Microsoft and Yahoo and Google. They're coming together to try to create a universal standard for email verification so that security firms can actually weed out would-be evildoers in your email box. So you have more protection and more control over what actually comes to you. I mean, you're probably aware, even the best junk and spam filters out there still don't catch everything. So if this new industry standard were to come to fruition, the odds are the amount of stuff you have in your email would go down considerably, and the stuff that would be in your email box might actually be what you want to see. That's my cheat sheet for today. We shall see you tomorrow.